The show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning, I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie, and we are about a minute behind because I got a minute off behind on the first show, and it just, when you mess up, it just snowballs there.
And the clock didn't go beep, beep, beep.
It did not.
But hey, we're here.
I was reading, I was running my mouth, let's just tell the truth.
We're pretty good at that.
Yeah, we got carried away in a story. Who knows what it was, but it was funny at the time.
Behind the scenes is going to be a paid subscription, and it's a long show.
It is.
It's adults only sometimes.
43 this morning, Odie, as we freeze to death.
It's not bad. At least we're not in the 30s.
Well, it ain't good.
But,
and you're only going to get to 46, and then the wind's going to be blowing from 20 to 25 miles an hour.
And you've heard us say this before.
What?
Today is not a good day to burn. Don't say, ooh, I'm going to warm up outside and burn trash. Not today. So...
There's a lot of job sites right now that have the 55-gallon.
They're burning them leftover 2x4s.
Did I tell you about my trip to the store this weekend? You know my little heater, this diesel that you fire up?
Oh, yeah, that'll blow your hair off?
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
Do you realize how much diesel fuel is? I put some, and I didn't fill it all the way up. I put it because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to pick it back up when I got back to the house. But I put maybe 8-9 gallons in it, and it'll hold.
How big of a can you carry?
That thing, well, that's the tank on the heater. And then I filled up 2 5-gallon jugs.
Oh.
That's $70 for fuel.
To burn when you're cold.
But here's what doesn't make sense. I can remember as a kid because my next door neighbor Phil, his daddy bought him a diesel truck. Remember it, Silverado, 1984 model. Remember it, like a pretty truck, short wheelbase.
Did you wear the gloves when you put fuel in?
No, but his daddy bought it because the fuel was cheaper than gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
It was like half of what gasoline. Because that diesel now is double what it used to be. And again, y'all got to remember, this is what hauls America, diesel.
300 gallons at a time.
It's cheaper to make because doesn't have to go through all.
Well, it's a byproduct of gasoline.
Correct, and somebody is making a heck of a profit here and sticking it to the American public. It's my whole point on this.
Well, it's like flannel shirts. When did flannel shirts cost more than $2? When everybody thought that it was a fashion statement, so they said, "Ooh, we can charge more." So when more people said, "Ooh, I want a diesel truck," and they got one, or a diesel car. You know, diesel cars, my uncle had one in Texas. He had a little
They were cheap.
car that was diesel.
They stunk.
So many people had them. You know, your heater, do you use that when you're down there working on your truck?
I use it to look at my frame. And at first I thought you were going to go, do you remember watching My Name is Earl?
I did watch a couple of episodes.
Boy, I loved Earl. And I thought you were going there to say prices went up on Patty the daytime blank.
Oh, no.
You don't know who Patty is, do you? Boy, she was like
Was she a creature of the night?
But she worked during the daytime. And she looked like the part, as Fred Sanford said, she looked like the part of the Polaroid that you pull off. Times were hard for her on there.
So she didn't make a whole lot.
She didn't. But that show was just so funny.
I need to go back and watch it and get it.
It's all about a guy that's walking down the street and a lottery ticket blows by him. He picks it up. And it's a winning ticket. And then he gets hit by a car. Whop!
Kind of like Michael Ted in New York City.
So he takes it as a sign from God that everybody that he ever done wrong in his life, that he needs to go back and fix what he done wrong. Oh. And at one point in time, he was a burglar. So he'd go back to people's houses and bring them a new TV and say, look, I made a mistake when I was younger and I'm supposed to fix this. And it was just hilarious. And his brother Randy, you know what I'm talking about, Chris?
I've seen bits and pieces of the show.
It was good.
And it's what? My Name is Earl?
My Name is Earl. And then there was, what's his name, that Presley girl that was so pretty that he used to be married to on there.
Presley?
Yeah, and she married Crab Man.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. Just funny is all I got to say about all that. We're so glad to have it. And we do have the Sheriff's Department sitting over there. Chris, how in the world you doing?
Doing good.
I hear that you're already wanting to enter the rodeo next year.
Oh, I'm not. I don't ride horses.
What are we talking about?
We ride bulls.
I don't ride anything that's an animal. That horse down at the Walmart throws me before I can get in.
Couldn't hardly get off.
Wasn't the rodeo fantastic this year?
It was a great time. Great time. Hope everybody enjoyed it.
We had a blast all throughout the rodeo. The
Man.
Sheriff's Department put it on, and I remember, was it last year or the year before that what you're here to talk about, that it was raining and cold, or was it the year before?
Year before last.
Yeah.
Last year it was cool,
Right.
windy.
But it was raining that year
It was
before.
raining the year before.
But y'all had a plan.
We did have a plan.
And what they're talking about is just like this rodeo where the Sheriff's Department came in, put this rodeo on for the Care Lodge and
Wesley
House
House.
and did a fundraiser for them. Y'all are getting ready to do something else to help the community.
Yes, sir.
So what do y'all have coming up now that you need the public's help with?
This is our third annual Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department Holiday Food Drive for Hunger. All the donations go directly to the Wesley House to be distributed to needy members in the community. Yes.
Well, now one thing, me and you went down one day to the Wesley House and watched them as they got food ready, and the people that lined up.
It takes a lot of
here.
people to volunteer and help with that too now.
It took a lot of food. There was
It
a lot
did.
of car, and you couldn't just drive up. You had to have gone through, signed up, and they had to
Pre-approved.
vet you and pre-approve you. And it was a lot of people that needed help with some groceries. And this is something that the Sheriff's Department's doing. You said third year to do this. And
Yes, sir.
so how much have y'all collected over the last couple of years?
The first year, I've got an F-250, and the first year I had the bed completely full. We carried.
That's a lot of food.
Last year we did not have as much support last year, so it was probably 2/3 of what we had the first year. But
So we're
part of
going to
that,
fill
I
the
think-
truck up.
Part of that, I think, is wasn't as advertised last year.
Gotcha.
Hopefully this year we're getting out doing some advertising again, and hopefully we can get those donations back up. So.
But not only are y'all accepting donations from the public, when the public comes up there, do they get anything for coming through the drive-through?
Yeah, we'll have one of the members of the department will be handing you a cup of hot chocolate whenever you come through. So, looks like the weather's going to be good for
chocolate
that kind of refreshment.
Sort of an elf handing out hot chocolate.
Yeah. So how does all that work? How do they get these supplies to y'all? What do they need to do?
You drive up to the flagpole in front of the government complex there off 22nd Avenue.
At the roundabout.
Right behind the new Chick-fil-A. And you'll drive around the flagpole. We'll be up on the government building side of the government building side of the flagpole. You'll drive around. You'll hand your stuff off. We'll give you a cup of hot chocolate. You don't have to get out. You just pull up, hand it off. We hand you a cup of hot chocolate, and you'll be on your way to finish whatever you're doing for the holiday season.
So when's this going to take place?
It'll be Saturday, September 13th.
September?
December.
I'm sorry, December 13th.
I was going to say, boy, we really
He's
are.
going
We're
back.
really getting out early on
Talking
this
about
one.
advertising early.
I was signing some paper the other day and wrote 2012 as the
It's
date on it.
easy to do, isn't it?
I was 15 or 13 years behind.
So December the 13th.
December the 13th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right, I got it written down. We'll help get that word out there that this is coming.
Ooh, it's 17 in North Platte, Nebraska. Jason, you might need some of this hot chocolate that the Sheriff's Department's
17.
giving away. And somebody said possibly snowing. Burr.
Snowing.
They don't need to come down here. I don't know how good y'all are, but we can't drive in that stuff. Just gonna tell you.
Yeah, it don't sit well with us very good at all.
No. That is something. But Chris, y'all done an awful lot down at the Sheriff's Department and this rodeo. it was good to see everybody come together. It was good to see the public show up and assist in this fundraiser. And we're asking y'all to do this again, to come together. You don't even have to get out this time. I know you're going to the grocery store. Throw some more canned food in your basket. Take it down to the government complex and drive through. Don't even have to get out. Just roll your window down, give them some food, take you a good hot cup of cocoa.
Yep.
And know that you're helping someone.
Let me ask this: what does the average person donate? A couple of cans, or 4 or 5 cans? What?
We've gotten. I don't know if you've seen the 6-pack cans that I get at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
We get several of those brought in. We get just all kinds of different things. Some people bring bags of stuff, boxes of stuff.
Cranberry water.
The only thing cranberry water. The only thing I request is do not buy that, because I thought, man, they really have that stuff. It's good inside the store. Wendy's, the chili. Oh. Do not buy that canned Wendy's chili. That was awful, y'all. I
Really?
threw it away. And I don't throw away food, but I threw that away because it was that bad. So,
But if you go to
I'm
Wendy's,
just saying,
that stuff is good. And if they
in
ever
Wendy's,
bring,
yeah, but
if
not
they
the
ever
can.
Bring back that caramel frosty.
It ain't happening, Odie.
No, because that dude was good. I bought me one of those little old frosty things so I could go back and get one for $1. Yeah, they quit selling them the next day.
I told you about that. But so much to do. This is a great cause to help family, and you have to realize the strain comes from especially people that have children, where that extra money they had goes toward taking care of a Christmas for a child and makes other things run short. It's not that somebody is not working or trying hard. You get Christmas puts everybody in a bind, and if you can help, have a heart, give a little bit more. It's helpful for the whole bunch there.
You're not going to notice it on your bill if you buy it with the rest of your food.
That's
you
true.
won't have a clue.
No. And if you don't have an opportunity, we do take monetary donations. Those also, 100% of that goes to the Wesley House. They use it. They've actually got an account set up. I think it. What's the Cash Saver?
Cash Saver.
And
they help a lot.
They do. We take the money, take it straight to Cash Saver, tell them to put it on the Wesley House account, and they'll buy, from what I understand, they don't buy turkeys and hams, they buy Cornish hens for the meat.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the ability to stop and want to help out, you can drive through and make a monetary donation at perfectly
and $20 goes a long way for them, because the amount that they buy, and they work with the Wesley House and give it a lot cheaper than what we could. But
correct.
So that's definitely a couple of different ways to be able to do that. And Kevin, you're in New Mexico. That's south, and it's 27 degrees.
Well, I just wanted to point something out. I didn't realize that I didn't know anything in Nebraska until I looked at the map here. The only thing I know in Nebraska is Lincoln, Nebraska. Let me pull up Doc's radar here. I ain't never heard of Chardon, Scotts Bluff. Apparently, those are your bigger towns.
I lived in Norfolk. Well, it wasn't that one.
Yeah, it is the other one. I didn't know they had one there.
I didn't either.
I just knew they had a welder up there named Lincoln that lived in this area. And I don't know what part. Let's just see how cold it is in Lincoln.
6.
Oh, 6. Oh, North Fork, 5 degrees.
You're not doing too bad.
Yeah, it's 17 in northern Nebraska. The further south you go, the worse it gets here. This eastern side here is where it's really cold. 2 degrees, y'all. How you pronounce that name, Odie? Telebasta?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Let's see what's up here. Oh, we got 0.
Winnebago.
They wanted to be Winnebago like the...
Yeah. I bet they're inside there, Winnebago.
Negative 12 wind chill.
I guess that's why I hadn't been.
My youngest son's in the Air Force, and he's stationed in Cheyenne.
Oh.
And they was down for Thanksgiving, and they left going back on Friday because of weather. They were expecting snow up that way, so they actually spent 2 nights in Lincoln, Nebraska at a hotel. Wow. Him and his girlfriend, and they woke up Saturday morning to snow. So Had a good
I'm
little
glad
bit
we
of
don't
snow.
have to do that.
You got that right.
Hey, I found out why they always talk so funny in Minnesota. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know how they talk in Minnesota? Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're cold. They can't talk real good.
Because in Plummer, it's 5 degrees this morning. They can't get that y'all out. It just,
Man.
Woof. I'm telling you, it's y'all say a hallelujah that you're born in the South. 42 ain't looking too bad there.
I told you.
Quite
it feels
balmy,
better.
actually.
Yeah, it is. In comparison, y'all. We'll be right back. More coming up this morning as we get this day underway. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and it is Tuesday morning here throughout the South, and we certainly appreciate you. We did have a stabbing in Meridian last night. Meridian Police Department was called out to the 2000 block of 42nd Avenue last night as we go here to take a picture of what was going on with the sea of blue lights. Now, it ended up being this was not life-threatening, but he's not feeling too well at this point in time either after being cut so badly there. It was one of those situations, but again, it was not life-threatening at any point. That still doesn't change the fact that it did happen. And you need to know these things when they happen. This would be right off of State Boulevard. I've been in that area a few years ago, and I can almost, you know how things run together through the years, but there was something close to that a couple years ago in that area. So that happened last night. Now, I bring up this next situation, and there were some people going, "Oh, you don't need to tell that." Well, yes, we do, because there's several factors in this, and I know you know the 1-800 number that you can call for help on this.
It's even easier than that. It's just simply, we're used to 911 for emergency services. This is 988.
And what this is about is, and you know, this is one of those split decisions. You normally don't. I'm very cautious of what we do when it comes to suicide and suicide attempts. We're at a point in time of the year to where people are very depressed. They've lost loved ones. Christmas is tough for a lot of people, from Thanksgiving to Christmas there. I don't know the situation that went on here last night of what caused this situation to develop. Meridian Police Department was called out, and it was right on the line in between the county and the city, right there at the line. The Meridian Police Department showed up, and this is where this was. This was at North Point Drive. Now, we're not showing the exact home where it was. Metro Ambulance came out, the specialists that talk to people that are in a situation to where they are threatening to cause self-harm, I think is the best way to word that. It was de-escalated. They had someone speak to them, and they were taken to a local hospital for help. But sometimes it doesn't end that well. And it was a couple questions of, why did you do this? You need awareness that there is help on all of this. There are many times that we don't get explanations as to why someone done this. There are other times to where they knew they were fixing to go to jail, so instead of going to jail, they take their life so they won't have to face the crimes that they done. Now, this has nothing to do with that. I'm just giving examples of what goes on. One of the worst things that can happen is someone, and you know probably someone who's been through this, to where they call a loved one and do it while they're on the phone with them. That's awful, because that person is left with that, and they're scarred then from then on. It's a very, very tough time, and a lot of churches offer programs for people that are having, what's the word I'm looking for, Odie? Difficulty, depression,
and that's one thing our church, College Park Methodist, we're looking at doing a widowers gathering, I guess you could say, because especially your holidays, this stuff really hits home, especially if it's the first holiday. And every single person out there has gone through some sort of depression, and it may have just been a very small amount, but some people hit a bad spot.
They do.
And call 988.
That's the number there.
Somebody's going to be on there, or call 911 and get somebody. I can tell you, the men and women of Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department and Meridian Police Department, they've got people. They've put them through school. They've put them through class. They know what to do. They know how to talk to you. They are there to help you and get you to a hospital to get you some help, because this is nothing to be ashamed of. If you go through depression, there's help out there, and you need to ask for it. But also pay attention to your friends. You know how they act, and you know what is normal.
Oh, yeah.
And when you see something that's out of normal, question it and ask them, say, hey, are you okay? Come be with us. If someone is by themselves during the holiday, make sure they're not by themselves. Make sure they're with you.
And Chris, I know you probably been on situations or involved in these, and it's touchy, isn't it?
It can be, yeah. A lot of the times what you'll find is if you just simply talk to the people. We had a trainer, a guest speaker that came to one of our CIT trainings or a conference or something we had here locally, survived a jump from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Really?
And he said, had somebody just stopped and asked me, am I thinking about doing this? He said, I wouldn't have done it. But nobody stopped and asked. So
wow, that's pretty powerful there.
Yeah, it keep pushes. Nobody cares.
Yeah, all they need is somebody to hear what they're going through, and just being that listening ear. Tell people frequently, call me.
Yeah,
call me anytime. I'm willing to listen to you and help you out. But if you don't call, I don't know. So
and that's why we kind of a recap of why we handled it that way. Again, just look out for your peeps is the best way we know how to say that. But a great job by the Meridian Police Department last night for de-escalating that. I can't thank them enough. I went out, and it's always a funny time whenever you go to Freeman Tractor. But I was going out there yesterday.
You can't stay out there for a couple minutes.
It's hilarious. This is one of the things that was going on. They were replacing that line that fell the other night. The tree where it come across the road.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we've got a horse, it says here, out on Poplar Springs Drive, right at Highway 39 at the Briarwood Road intersection. So, be careful.
Did you jump on it?
No, I am not fooling with a horse. But if you're in that area traveling this morning, getting ready to leave home, keep that in mind. We wouldn't want you to bump into a critter that way.
It's been a long time since I rode a horse.
You wanting to get back into it? I know people.
I wouldn't mind getting back on a horse. I don't know if Charlene ever get back on a horse. She wanted a horse because I had horses and went out and showed them and everything else, so she got one. And we were going down Woods Road, and a hay truck passed, and her horse goes, ooh, hey. And took off, and Charlene just, I couldn't stop it. And I'm like, well, this isn't going to be good.
I really hate I wasn't there to take a picture of that also.
Yeah, this would have been real good. This was before cell phones, so we couldn't have got a video.
City of Meridian government giving us a big hello. Good morning to them as well as they start their day up at City Hall there.
And tonight, the big night.
Oh, yeah, they got the hot chocolate taking place at 6 p.m. as the lights will go on the Christmas tree. We do hope it'll come out. We'll be there to cover it.
Shirley said, I hung on for dear life. That horse didn't stop. That horse was full speed until that hay truck finally made it out of that horse's sight.
You know, I don't know if anybody did. You like Cheech and Chong? Did you know who I'm talking about?
Can I see your license? It's on the bumper, man.
Cheech later in life would go on to do a few movies without
It's
Chong.
a cop, yeah.
And he done one, and I think of Rex, which is Charlene's husband. Every time I watch the scene of Cheech in there, and the movie was Shrimp on the Barbie. Has anybody ever seen that?
I don't think I've seen that.
There's this rich, spoiled girl who's going to show her daddy that he didn't like the last few boyfriends that she had. So she hires Cheech to come home with her for Christmas and act like they're going to get married. And he does everything that he can that is just off the wall, ridiculous. And, you know, the daddy's done figured it out. But Cheech is going down the hall of the mansion, and her first cousin has a room there, and she goes, "Psst, come here. I need you to comb my hair." And so Cheech picks up the brush, and he takes a stroke and goes down the back of her hair, and she goes, she goes faster, and he goes, and she starts into that horse. And she has this whip, and she starts hitting him like he's a horse. It is hilarious. But Cheech, but I think of poor Rex probably got whooped with the brush and the horse. That's what I think of when I think of Charlene. It just kind of all goes together.
Like, how's my driving? I think you're parked, dude.
What was that? Nice Dreams that they had?
Yeah. That was
Up in Smoke.
Yeah, Up in Smoke. Funny stuff. More on the way as we travel along this early.
It didn't smell like it does now in Walmart.
No, it didn't. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia of Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Welcome back.
right.
I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Now, we need to bring this up. There are a few Christmas parades that are going to be kicking off tonight, as a matter of fact. As we go here to take a look here, as that Coca-Cola truck will be making its way through Christmas parades, let's start at the top here of what we've got going on. And hang on here. What we need to do, Odie, is let me refresh this because I added some more this morning to this. I want to make sure.
Got a new section of people.
I had some more being sent in on the Christmas parade that we didn't have, so I added some early this morning about 3 a.m. So let's take a look here at what we've got. All right, starting tonight, Walnut Grove, Mississippi will have their Christmas parade at 6 p.m. Scuba, y'all get ready, the 4th, 6 p.m. is when they will have theirs. Friday, Meridian will have theirs at 5:30. Friday, the 5th at 6 p.m., Quitman will have theirs. We'll go to Decatur, 6 p.m. Friday night. Noxapater will have theirs at 6 p.m. Forest, Mississippi will have theirs at 6 p.m. Now, again, each one of these you might want to double check because there's a lot of rain forecasted to see if these get changed. Right now they're good, but Might want to check. We get into Meridian's Saturday night at 5 p.m. DeKalb will be at 5:30. Shibuda will be at 11 a.m. Stonewall will have theirs Saturday at 1 p.m. That's in the afternoon. Stonewall will have theirs at 1 p.m. Sebastopol will have theirs at 6 p.m. Union will have theirs at 6 p.m. Gilberttown, Alabama, 6 p.m. And York, Alabama will have theirs at 6 p.m. Now we start here on the 8th. We got some more.
Ooh, coming Monday at Newton at 6 p.m., Philadelphia at 5 p.m., Louisville at 6 p.m., Collinsville, that's usually a big one.
On the 13th.
Oh, yep, on the 13th at 6 p.m., Rose Hill at 1 p.m., on the 16th, who we got on the 16th?
Tumsuba is having their big one at 7 p.m. And then also Enterprise at 6 p.m. Now, what I have not gotten word yet, and I know they do it every year, Dalewood, I know they do a golf cart Christmas parade. I hadn't gotten the date on that.
Woody, give me a text. I know he knows everything out there.
Yeah. Did I miss any towns that are local that y'all can think of that I left out?
I think so.
If you've got one, please inbox us.
What about Christmas on the River?
Demopolis. I have not heard about Demopolis.
We know that's a big one. Yeah, it usually is, and you're on a boat.
Yeah. Y'all let us know, Demopolis, Alabama, when y'all is. In Livingston, I didn't get that either. I'm sure they've got one.
Yeah.
So those are a few of the ones that we'd like to get some things on there. And again, Christmas parades, children love them. This is what this is all about, to keep that Christmas spirit alive and going.
And to teach them about Christ.
Yes, sir.
The reason we're having Christmas is the first part of that, Christ. We are celebrating. This is not his birthday, but we celebrate his birthday during this time. This is all on him. The reason for the season is Jesus Christ and what he's done for us. And like the three wise men brought gifts for him, we bring gifts to our loved ones. But enjoy the celebration with them and give them some gifts, but always keep Christ as the headstone of this season.
Butler, Alabama, I don't have that one either. We just had that one brought up there.
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Little Drummer Boy.
And that's a good song. I have to give it
Little
there.
Drummer Boy.
See, I go toward those Elvis songs there.
Well, yeah.
Was Christmas time, pretty baby?
Mary, did you know?
Mary, see, that's so bland. I get lost. I like a little Santa Claus.
I like some
Santa Claus is back in town.
But that right there, I like my upbeat stuff, but I like that.
Blue Christmas. I'm going to have a blue.
What are you talking about with Elvis or Porky?
Well, they're both pretty good. What was that big Eagles song that was a Christmas song that is played every year by the Eagles? You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah. You know what I missed for Thanksgiving, and I didn't bring it up.
What?
My favorite Thanksgiving song.
There isn't a Thanksgiving song.
It is. It's called Alice's Restaurant.
He goes back to this song, and I'm afraid only the hippies know what you're talking about. That's got to be a hippie song.
No, Alice's Restaurant. Look it up.
By who?
I think Garfunkel.
Well, there's your first problem.
Or Arlen Guthrie. One of them.
Well, there
two.
you go.
Starts with a G. But
Christmas Carol, that was a good one there.
Jackie says she likes all Christmas songs.
Yeah, we'll get into all this also, some more of this Christmas song. Because it is a great time of year. It brings back, it's Art, Bob said, who sang that.
Yes, it was. That's right.
What about
Bob knows what that
song is.
song
Merry Christmas from the Family?
Oh, yeah, from the family.
Montgomery Gentry and what was it? We didn't know what to think till he sang Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
There it is. Beth, thank you. Please come home for Christmas.
Please come home for Christmas.
The Eagles. Boy, is that not a good one.
Hard Candy Christmas.
Ooh. What was the Elvis
Christmas.
one? I almost had it there. There was another Elvis song.
It was on the Arlo Guthrie. There we go.
No, it won't.
It was Arlo, not Art. Yeah,
It
Arlo
won't seem
Guthrie.
like Christmas without you. Too many miles, too many. Elvis, I have to think real hard on
Keep
it.
singing.
I can't remember any of the words now. I can't sing. Stop it. So we check back.
Almost got it.
Chris, give us again the dates where people can help out these folks for
Yes, December
food.
13th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Government Center flagpole.
Be there. Bring a can of food. Be nice to the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. They'll be nice to you. And they're going to give you what?
A cup of hot chocolate for you coming through and dropping off a donation.
I mean, you can't beat that.
No, you can't.
And bring more than one can. Go through. But if all you can get is one can, that is gracious for someone else.
It is. And Chris, we can't thank you for coming in and talking with us this morning about all this. And we hope that this success will push it big for you between now and the 13th days. So we got 11 days to talk about it.
Yeah.
Look at
Something like that.
that
And
arithmetic.
coming up this weekend, another big thing. You got two things. That morning, you got Christmas with Santa Claus at Russell Volunteer Fire Department.
Really?
And you can eat breakfast and go see Santa Claus and sit on Santa Claus's lap and be there with them. They're going to be there Saturday morning, and then get your toy. And the Bikers United for Children. They have kickstands up from the Harley Davidson shop at 1 o'clock. Parade from there all the way into College Park Methodist Church there on 19 across from MSU, where the Bible reading marathon takes place. All the bikers are going to show up there. They're going to bring those toys. Bring the toys to the church. There's going to be fun. There's going to be auctions. There's going to be all kind of stuff going on Saturday. And then the big Meridian parade that night.
All right. On the way, we're going to find out about the Christmas with a Cop program. We've got the Puppy Pound dog here.
Yeah.
Brian McCary's in the house to talk about the Benevolent Association's trip of what you can do to help out children also. That's next, coming up in a few moments here at the Scotty Ray Report.
It's Michael Guest. Americans veterans have defended our liberties. In return, our nation has promised to care for their health and wellness through the VA. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a challenging system. I'm working on the Appropriations Committee by fully funding VA care and benefits, including expanding care for rural veterans. Some of the most rewarding work I do is through my Constituent Services program. If you need help, call my office. Thank you for your service.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows, call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Welcome back, and to prove that I knew what I was talking about, I have to go to Dr. Google because he saved me here as I pull this up. Elvis there.
It won't seem like Christmas without seeing that part.
No, it won't. Feel that good? You know how you go. Without you. And it got into that for Too Many Miles. Boy, that's a good song. I hope you can hear that at some point. this year.
Yeah. And if you go out while you're buying some canned food to give to the Sheriff's Department fundraiser, and you get that unwrapped new toy to give for the Bikers United for Children, you can take that to Garrett Sporting Goods.
Yes,
They're
sir.
on 8th Street, 35th Avenue, and give it to them, and they'll make sure it gets to where it needs to go. So you can take it by Harley Davidson. There's some more shops that's on there. Go to the page, pull up the flyer, and it's got all the drop-off locations. But a great sponsor of ours here on the show, Garrett Sporting Goods. Go by.
Absolutely.
And you'll probably find something for you, whether it's Carhartt or some other activities in the back room, whatever you may like. But drop off that toy when you go by.
Hey, we're hearing Sandy White wants a husband for Christmas. Good luck with that one there,
I
Sandy.
want a husband for Christmas this year. I can cook
can she
a
fit that in a
casserole,
stocking?
RW. Well, I don't know. With RW being a 2, I don't know if Sandy would go for it.
All right, I got a request from another lady in Meridian that needs a husband yesterday. She said if you happen to see one walking around that needs a wife, she said, I can cook. I said, what else can you do? She said, I can cook. And I said, okay. I said, you need some more qualifications. So we're getting them there. Brian McCary joins us. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
You're like us. What's your favorite Christmas song?
I'll have to say Leroy the Redneck Reindeer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, of course, it had to do with animals.
Well, you gotta have, but Joe Diffie done a great version of that.
Great album band.
Leroy.
The Redneck Reindeer. Yeah, that's a good, that'll get you going.
And you know, Santa Claus is watching you, baby. It's all over for your
He's
kind.
everywhere. He's everywhere. That's where it come with you, wasn't it?
I love that song by Ray Stevens. He done a fantastic job. And I cannot find it. Van Mack used to have it. The Tight Before Christmas. And if anybody has a copy of that, because Odie could absolutely do that one too.
Oh, they're going to do that one.
And that's the way it sounded. It was a Tight Before Christmas. All through the house.
We'll find it and we'll do that
on
reading.
top of my roof. I said, hey, old man, what you doing up there? It was funny. And I can't think of the guy's name now who did that. But I remember that as a kid, forever hearing that every Christmas there. So, what you out doing today?
Well, right now, I wear a couple different hats throughout the year. I'm the vice president of the Meridian Police Department Benevolent Association, and for the past 40 years, and I ain't been doing it for the past 40 years because I'm only 41, but for the past 40 years, the Meridian Police Benevolent Association has been doing a Shop with a Cop, Christmas with a Cop program where we take underprivileged children shopping, making sure that they have a Christmas. And it's not always toys. Some of the most heart-wrenching times we've ever took kids shopping is when they're asking for school supplies. Well, you know, I'm getting made fun of at school because I don't have the pens or the pencils or paper, and I really need that kind of stuff, and I'd rather have that than a toy. Well, you know, we take for granted those type of things, you know. Pretty much anybody can go get a pen and a piece of paper right now in your house and write something down, but there are people out there that struggle just for the necessities.
Yeah.
And you know, this time of year, as we've already mentioned, this is the third one mentioned today. You know, there's plenty of people in need. So do what the Lord leads you to do. I mean, it's all helping people, but we want to take kids shopping, give them the Christmas that they wouldn't otherwise have, and then we also want to add that law enforcement aspect to it, to let these kids know that the policemen are your friends. We're here to help out, and that way if things come down to it further on in the future, that you feel comfortable talking with the police and not thinking that, oh, they're going to take me to jail, you know, that they're the bad guys. Because this time of year, you're going to hear it just like you do all the time. Parents will go, you better watch that policeman. He'll take you to jail if you ain't good.
Correct.
And that's really not the best thing to do.
No, it's not.
So.
And this is just showing what y'all do right here.
Right. So if you'd like to donate to this, every donation that we get is going to add to how many kids we can take this year.
What is this little thing here on the screen? What do you do with that?
That's a Cash App. So if you got the Cash App on your phone, you just go to your camera and you show a picture. You show that up to the camera, and it'll give you a little link on the bottom, and you can donate through Cash App that way, or you can go to Cash App and put in Meridian Police BA. And that's our Cash App. Or you can mail checks. The address was on there, too, to mail checks to the Meridian Police Department. If you would, just address them to the Police Benevolent Association. And any help is greatly appreciated. You know, like I said, this has been going on 40 years, and I remember when my dad would take us when I was 5, 6 years old, and we would go with him while he did this.
Oh, your daddy was some kind of involved in this.
We did it when Kmart is where we used to do it at. So that tells you how long ago
I remember
that started. And man, just it really left an impression on me growing up. Just, you know, we didn't have a lot growing up, but we were able to have Christmas.
And I don't know if you remember this, but I'll bring his name up. John Mitchell was the manager of Kmart, and that's Mitchell Wrecker, which is out there. And John just passed away a few years ago. And he gave a huge discount at Kmart when you bought for the kids. Wow. John was a good man, and he was so involved in this program.
He was, Mr. Mitchell, all throughout. I mean, I've known him all throughout my childhood, and he was always willing to do whatever it took to get kids what they needed.
Oh, I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better than that.
Man, he was a good fella. 100%.
And this is a change. I can remember during a press conference over the last administration that was over the Meridian Police Department. And I asked about the Christmas with a Cop program, and it was they were not as involved as they should have been, that previous administration. And we appreciate the current administration allowing you to come and talk to us about this and being back involved with the kids in our community again.
Yeah, well, it's all about community. I mean, it's all about going out and doing things. You know, we do a golf tournament every year, which you've helped us promote that, but all that money goes to the Christmas with a Cop program. You just so much need this time of year. So anybody that could help us out, you know, every donation you make, that's just helping us take more kids. Back in our heyday, we take 45, 50 kids Christmas shopping.
Wow. That's awesome.
You know, and a lot of these kids are from situations where police would go on a call, see the conditions of the home, maybe a domestic violence situation, maybe a situation, not so good situations, and sit there and talk to the parents, try to figure out what's going on, figure out ways we could help those families. So, you know.
And there's a key thing about this, because we used to be involved with this heavily. Each one of these children are vetted beyond vetting.
That is correct.
Comes to this program. It's not that this is some kind of need that the children that y'all have on your list.
So the one good thing about all the different organizations, Western House, Salvation Army, the Christmas with a Cop program, is that it's kind of all interlinked together, so people aren't double dipping, triple dipping.
Correct.
So there's a lot of accountability that goes into that. We do our due diligence to make sure that people aren't taking advantage of the system.
Mm-hmm. And that could easily happen, but they go above and beyond with this. We got more coming up with Brian with this. Hey, we're hearing that the horse is black up on Poplar Springs Drive.
Ooh.
There at Highway 39. So be cautious in that area there. If you're around that, we want you to get to where you're going this morning safely, and more safely, as the word is said there. I want to bring this up about we had a press release yesterday morning from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. And I'm going to read you word for word what it says of what happened. And I'm going to ask you before this gets started, because I've never been past and I think you have, inside the Lauderdale County Detention Facility. What is a housing pod inside the jail? What is that? Is that where you stay?
Yeah. So you've got one big area, and inside that area is tables and places to sit. And then you've got your individual cells.
Are they called a housing pod?
And it's a housing pod. And so you've got housing pod, I don't know how they number them, A, B, C, D, or whatever. And you've got so many You have men in one, of course, women in another.
And multiple people inside.
Oh yeah, and I don't know how many there's in there, but it's multiple people in this housing area. So you have more or less everybody's got their own bedroom. They may share it with somebody, so you may have a bunkmate, but you've also have, like, we'll say, a shared den and kitchen area where you eat and where you sit down and do your playing cards or whatever they do in there.
Okay.
In one big area.
Okay, and I asked that because I didn't know, and I don't want to miss. I'm going to read you exactly the words from Sheriff Ward Calhoun about this. On Saturday, November the 29th, at approximately 1:30, 2 inmates at the Lauderdale County Detention Facility was involved in a altercation. We're getting a wreck there on 39 North there. We'll get that up here in just a second there. The incident occurred in a bathroom on the ground floor of the housing pod. So that would be where they stay, inside the bathroom within that unit, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Officers, along with the on-duty nurse, responded and provided medical care until Metro arrived on the scene. Due to the severity of the injuries, one inmate was transported to a local hospital, then transferred to Jackson for further treatment. It was then sent on to MBI to come investigate it because it involved a county facility. So that's where we are on that. And as soon as we learn more about this condition, because we don't know the condition of the person after they were taken out of here.
Yeah.
This happened on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. As information becomes available on this, we will get this along. But it sounds like a brawl or some sort of altercation happened between 2 inmates, and it left one pretty injured there.
Yeah, so prayers for them.
Yeah. We don't know
situation.
We don't know who, what, or how. None of that information was given as of yet, but we hope to get there before long. Black Horse. Okay. This wreck. We'll get this picture up here in just a second here, and we're saying that. Yeah, this is Highway 39.
Coming on to North Hills, going back towards Poplar Springs Drive. So if you're coming south on 39, coming into town, when you get to North Hill Street and you exit off onto North Hill Street, that's where there's a wreck there. It doesn't look like it's bad. Look like just a fender bender. Somebody slowed down to make sure the road's clear. The one behind them maybe didn't. We don't know. We weren't there.
Right, and I got too many pictures to find it.
While you're looking at that, I wanted to say that Northeast Jasper Volunteer Fire Department, put on your thinking cap, they got 308 of these. And each one of them, or just one of them, has a eye enhancement, we'll say, that goes on there doing raffles with that. Get with Jack, 601-479-9242. It's $10 a ticket or 3 for $20. But again, 308 of these, you know what I mean? And with a eye enhancer. So, hey. Did you catch up with that?
I understand.
We almost got our picture up, and we do now. Let me refresh this
there we
so
go.
I can show what went on with this as we refresh the page. Here's the accident here. This is going to be, come on, Ethel, I know you can do it.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's coming in from outside.
There's the incident there where they always put up those signs there on the right.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was reading the signs.
Yeah. So there you go. We got a minor accident there. It doesn't look to be too serious, but still it's going to pause traffic. That intersection is some kind of busy.
Yes, it is. That is one of the busiest intersections in Meridian.
And it will be cool while waiting for officers to arrive on scene, and then for the wrecker to get there. It's going to be cold.
Burr.
PJ's is right around the corner. You might want to get a cup of coffee there as you wait.
Be careful, because it looks like it's a little damp.
Yes, sir. Streets are slick. Be careful, be careful. We got more coming up as we move along on this Tuesday. J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine.
No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and this horse must still be there. We're still getting messages of the horse on Highway 39 at the Briarwood intersection. Do you remember the horse this may have been a year ago. I know Moody was there as the horse was out on 39.
Yes.
And he tried to get, it was, if you bump a horse, it ain't going to be pretty.
You remember the bull that got loose? You chased it.
Yeah, I remember all about that one there. Got out at Lowe's and just, whoo.
Yeah, and it went all the way over there behind the old theater and all that good
Ended
stuff.
up down back there behind the White Castle being taken.
Finally, they got it roped in. Richard, that phone number, Richard, if you want a raffle ticket, is 601-479-9242. That's the Jackrabbit. And he can get those tickets to you, or go by Northeast Jasper County Volunteer Fire Department. And they've all got tickets.
All right, I want to bring this up. An accident happened yesterday right at mile marker 150, which would be by Waters International.
Yeah.
And it was on I-20, and then I heard, well, it's not actually on I-20. So we took off for the adventure and ended up at the railroad tracks. And a person that was going westbound, leaving Meridian, going toward Jackson, right before they got to the Queen City truck stop, for whatever reason, lost control or ran off the edge of the road, and it...
tumbled it.
And as we look at the tumbled, pretty serious injuries involved from this accident. I want to say the person was rushed to the hospital with some trauma. Possibly, and I say the word possibly, may have been taken to Jackson for what happened there. As we look here, fire department was on scene. That's the interstate there. This gives you a broader idea of how it went off right.
65th Avenue that you're on there?
This is Arundel Road that cuts through by FedEx.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right directly in front of Waters International sitting there. And that gives you a...
Wow.
See how it come down the hill from up there?
Yeah, okay.
And this could have taken a life easily. Again, I'm not saying that they weren't banged up pretty bad, but be careful out there as you're making your travels today. Definitely slowed somebody down. And we have to give a that-a-boy to Clarke County this morning. Deputy Andy Lafferty spoke with Sheriff Anthony Chancellor last night, and he joined in on this. They got a 911 call that someone was headed in the wrong direction on Highway 45. So they ran out to Highway 18 right there by Burns & Burns New Store and got on 45. The deputy would go south and meet them coming head on. And that split decision of what do I do to stop them? And he rammed the car to take them where they would not hit somebody head on.
Wow.
And as we go to the scene, and again, this could have been a whole lot worse than it was. I don't know what the speed was when they actually hit, but there's the car that was taken out. One person was arrested, taken into custody. I do not know what the charge is at this point. They were still working through that, and the Highway Patrol came out to work it because of it being an agency involved. As you'll see there, damage to the car there. And it was the car was stopped and they deemed it that second that was the best way to do that, to keep someone from getting hurt. If you remember a few years ago in Clarke County, it was an elderly man that got confused and went the wrong way, and it took someone's life, but he just didn't know that he was headed in the wrong direction. And Anthony's been on here and told us, always stay in that right lane, because if someone is confused, you're going to be meeting them in the left lane.
They're thinking that they're going down the right way, that they're in their right lane, which is your left lane.
Correct.
You use the left lane to pass, get back in the right lane. And it's not just because it's courtesy to get out of the way and quit lollygagging in the left lane. It's because it's safety.
Yeah, very, very important. And you know, a big thank you to Andy there for doing what he did there. It could have harmed him of making that decision of what to do.
We don't know yet, Bob. That's yet to be released. We're not real sure.
We'll hear from Andy later today, I'm sure. Philadelphia. What happens when you're in a Hummer and there's an accident? Well, dent your stuff. This is what happened there, Highway 15 and 383 there, the bypass area there. As you can see, it just kind of chomped up the Nissan car there.
Yeah, went right up on top of it.
Had someone been in the back seat, would be telling you a different story.
Yeah.
One person was arrested. We do believe that it could have been some form of
altering substance.
Could have been. We haven't gotten official word of that, but I think that is what went on with that one there. Cautious. Why are you saying it that way? Because I don't know 100% sure. 99, but I don't have it in front of me on paper. So we'll wait to get that from the chief there before long. And Odie, last night was not the night to pick a fight with an 18-wheeler.
No, it wasn't. Especially not that one.
As we go here to take a look at this, minivan got chewed up. Look at that. Let me zoom in on that a little bit further there for you.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's
rearranged his backside.
Yeah, merging, you got to start paying attention to who you merge with.
Because he's bigger.
You're merging. He's bigger. And that truck is the last thing you want to really wreck. All of the inside part of a chicken, we'll say, ended up in the back of that truck. It was being hauled somewhere else.
That's putting it nicely.
And let me tell you something. It wasn't the best. And it was still contained.
Ooh.
But I have seen those where they really wreck and they spill out. And
Scott County has a ton of those issues there.
Yeah, and you
for the next 3 weeks, when you pass through that area, it's rough there. We'll be right back. More to come. J&J Tire Muffler.
Hey, Ben, did you approve this?
What? Tax credit match, double your savings. Who did this? Where did this come from?
Ben, I really love the new promo.
Come with me. Hey. Who do you think you are? Oh, Annie, it's you. Where did this all go out to?
Our whole service area.
Double your savings when we match your tax credit. Environment Masters.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt, whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
We wanted to mention that the road is now back open on Highway 16 East, just east of Scuba near Lover's Lane there in the straightaway before you get to Giles, Mississippi at the state line there. They've cleaned the wreck up. We don't know the extent of injuries or anything to that nature, but for the road to have been blocked partially for a while, it does sound like it was a more serious accident that happened there on Highway 16 East, just about 4 miles outside of Scuba is where all of that happened.
We got that wreck still on 39.
Yep.
Exiting onto North Hill Street right there. And then it's still got a horse loose.
Don't forget, this is coming up there tonight as we get out for some hot chocolate there. Brian, are you coming down to this big event for the Christmas tree lighting?
I will not be there tonight. My daughter has a soccer game, so I'll be sitting out in the freezing cold.
Bless you.
Doing something I have no clue. I don't understand soccer.
Kick it.
You do know that it's going to be down to 24 tonight with gusts.
Be a man. That's all I got to say.
Man, there's another word I wanted to say that I can't.
You know, they make these. You got the little fold-out chairs that everybody's got. They make a chair like that's got a complete enclosure that goes around it with clear windows that you can stick a little heater in there.
I got one of them jackets. You hit that button and it's
battery
battery
won't
powered.
keep you as warm. You'll be running like Scotty Ray run out of battery.
My battery, they do quit after 40 minutes, so you better take multiple batteries. I know this. I have 4 in my
But you
pocket.
keep yours on high.
Yes, sir. I do run it as warm as it'll get. Everybody else should do the same. Also, I'm just giving friendly advice is all I can.
And
do.
I've gotten a bunch of text messages over here, and
they're messing with you, aren't they?
When you have an individual come on your show with a big head, could you get the bigger deer over here? Because these little horns, they're saying just don't match my head. So I need this big old stump grinder over here.
Wouldn't none of that be from Keith, would it?
No, that's not from Keith.
No.
That's not from my daddy, but a couple other individuals have nicknamed me now the Horns of Truth.
Put it on it, brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, let's see here. Hot chocolate. And let's go back over the event that you're talking about. And we appreciate you coming in, helping out children with the Police Benevolent Association. Go back over how people can go about helping you.
So there's a couple different ways. My number, 601-527-6155. I will come to where you're at if you want to make a donation and pick that up. You can also do it on Cash App, Meridian Police BA on Cash App, or take a screenshot of the QR code there, or you can mail checks to the Meridian Police Department. Attention, Meridian Police Benevolent Association. And it's just our goal to get out there and make sure that these kids have a Christmas this year. And like I said, a lot of kids, they don't get that. I mean,
yes,
it's hard for me to believe that because I've never gone without a Christmas. My kids have never gone without a Christmas. Even if we had to be out on the side of the dirt road back when we had dirt roads, picking up beer cans and everything else to go turn them in to make that spare money. But
I've picked them up myself.
Yeah, there are people out there that actually work their fingers to the bone, and they just are able to provide the bare minimum for their family. I mean, and that's sad in a day like it is today.
Yeah.
But there are still people out there that are making that $8.75 an hour, and they can't find a job nowhere else.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that's got a master's degree right now and ain't been able to find a job in over a year and a half. Just because either he's too qualified or we can't pay you what we think. Well, he's like, well, pay me what you want to pay me. I'm ready to work.
I need to do something.
Yeah, but
let's start out somewhere.
Yeah, start somewhere. But there are people out there that legitimately they're just doing what they can do to survive, and that's the ones that we want to help the most.
And again, this is all about kids, is what we're trying to take care of. They don't understand all of that.
And
they don't understand jobs and how they don't.
All they know is they just want a Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot more we can say.
All they know is that when Christmas time comes, in a kid's eye, when Christmas time comes and ain't nothing under that tree, not only do you feel bad as a parent that you ain't going to be able to survive, but that kid thinks, well, what did I do? What did I do? I've tried all year long to be just as good as I can.
Yep.
And what have I done that wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And that can be damaging later on in life.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
on December the 22nd at the Meridian Police Department, we're going to have, so we got all these police officers going out shopping for these kids. And then on December the 22nd, we'll have the kids come to the police department. We'll have a pizza party for them. Santa Claus will be there, and he'll give them their bags with their names on it and say, now, don't you open this until Christmas morning. And they'll be able to open that up and have a good Christmas.
That's awesome.
Hey, is Mrs. Claus going out to Russell? Is she going to be there with Santa this weekend, or is he?
I think he's by himself.
So she didn't come, huh?
No, I think she's home cooking cookies. Baking cookies.
Baking cookies. I'm just checking it out there. Yeah. Saturday morning, be out there. It'll be a lot of fun there also.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, this weekend we had a chance, and we didn't get up until last night. We went to Minnebucket Road to take a look. And this is, let me get over here where we can show this. If you have not seen the Christmas lights, and we're going to do some more of this, of traveling around doing some lights. This is, of course, at Minnebucket. As you go through there, take a look. Across the pond.
And it's got music, and this is a big, huge deal. And at the end, there's a place that you can throw $1 or $2 in there as a donation. And if you feel led, stop and throw a couple dollars in there for a donation, because what they put together and makes it enjoyable for us that we drive through their yard to look.
Yes. And we can't thank them enough for doing that for all of us to watch each year. It's incredible. Christmas tree lighting tonight. That's going to be fun.
Christmas tree lighting.
What was that song?
Hot chocolate.
Starting to feel a lot like Christmas.
Starting to feel a lot like Christmas.
Everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Take a look at the five and dime.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember the rest.
I don't either.
That's the extent of my memory.
But something like it. But y'all know the song.
Yes, sir. We got any birthdays this morning, Odie?
Well, let's see here. Ed Intrigan, hotty toddy, my brother. Ed Intrigan's got a birthday. Dusty Jones, Casey McElhaney, Angel Bradley's got a birthday, and Lachey Keaton is 44, along with Clay Riser, 55. Look at there, the big 5. And
Francis
Parker all have birthdays today. So that is awesome. Happy birthday to y'all.
We've got to be at a ribbon cutting ceremony in a few minutes, don't we?
At 10 o'clock. So y'all stick by your phones, because it won't be long. You'll see something, a little report coming. But something big happening at Meridian Fire Department, like it's not always. But
every day's a big day there.
Every day's a big day. When you got a Michael Ted with you.
Somebody set a tire on fire, and I just happened to be walking across the street trying to find my Tahoe yesterday, and them trucks come out of there pretty fast.
It don't take long, does it?
You got to step out the way of the fire truck when it comes.
Because it ain't stopping.
Oh, it's going.
You think Michael Ted got hit by a taxi, hurt?
We want to say thank you for joining us today, and as always, as Odie digs deep into his basket over there, into his sack, he finds us a Bible verse for the day.
Well, this one today is going to take us to Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Well, we've sat here and talked about Christmas with a Cop. We've talked about Bikers United for Children. We've talked about the Sheriff's Department collecting for Wesley House. We've talked about all these organizations coming together to better someone else. And talk about a fitting, man, I couldn't have picked one better. I'm going to read that one again. Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. It comes out of the book of instructions. It tells us to be generous to those who are less fortunate. And if we refresh others, God will refresh us. Boy, if that's not powerful, and that doesn't make you want to go buy a toy, buy some food, and make a donation to one of these organizations to better someone's life during the time that we celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Man, I don't know how... I ain't even a preacher, but could get on a sermon with that stuff.
You could.
Man,
and
that's
speaking of
tough.
that, we just got this in from Kemper Academy. They're going to be doing this. This is great. Live nativity scene. They're going to go through December the 13th, when it will start 6 to 9 that night in DeKalb. Drive-through only, a donation only if you feel like doing it. Otherwise, it doesn't cost you anything there. Live animals.
Oh, I wonder if Harold's going to be there.
Could be. And the church next to Marvin's.
Yeah, FAM. They usually do.
They're going to be
this.
doing it. We got a note on it.
All right, so we'll push that out.
The Evangel Temple is going to be helping. They're going to come talk about that in a day or two with us.
Oh, good deal.
So
good
we got so many activities that are coming dealing with Christmas. We want to get them all in. If you've got a Christmas event, please inbox us, and we'll put all these together where everybody will know where to go and what to do during this season.
Yes.
All
People out there want to help.
Right. Do we leave anything off you need to say?
Yeah, I want to say one thing.
Okay.
Christmas is great. The birth of Jesus is great. But remember, he's not a baby anymore. He's the Lord and Savior, and he's sitting on a throne.
Correct.
And you will be judged one day. So make sure what you're doing, when you stand before him, you have an account of everything lined up, good to go, and your heart's in the right place. And the only way to get to that place is to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
Man, that's pretty good stuff.
Oh, you want to go confess something
I'm
now.
starting. Yeah, I need to go talk. Brother Kenneth, I need to come see you, preacher.
We certainly appreciate those words, and never been so truer than that.
That's exactly
what this whole little thing is all about. There is a guy named Jesus. JC, as they call him there for short.
JC and the boys, huh?
That's right. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Brian, thanks for coming in. And each and every one of you for allowing us into your homes. Thank you, and God bless.